Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. I am excited as this page continues to grow. If you're new to the page, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell in your bottom right hand corner. And if you've been rolling with me for a while, continue to hit the like button, continue to share this page as we continue to give you the news you need to know so you can make more earnings. All right. Speaking of earnings, we are in earnings season, okay? So let's start by saying this is brought to you by Stock Up University, okay? That is the top link below. It is my class. We got Stock Mo, we got Keenan Grace, we got Mommy Trader, we got Stocks with Josh, all teaching entire chapters to help you. All right, let's keep it going. So there's a lot going on. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another bank bit the dust, right? So let me read a few things as I was taking notes early this morning. First Republic Bank has been seized and sold to J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan is actually, I believe, dangerously big. Now, one of J.P. Morgan is one of my banks, Chase, of course, and I have nothing against J.P. Morgan or any of these bigger banks, but I personally believe that it is not good for just big banks to operate because of the way the banking system works. Small businesses need small community banks and regional banks. Yes, we don't need 2,000 or 10,000 regional banks, but we do need some local community banks. That's what I see, okay? So 84 branches will be reopened as JP Morgan, which took on the deposits and its assets, including real estate and its debt. So JP Morgan has to take over all of that over the weekend. Like I said on my Friday video, First Republic went into receivership, and now there's a new deal. Here it is, Monday morning. They wait until the weekends to do this, good people, on purpose. J.P. Morgan was up in the pre-markets. We'll look at where J.P. Morgan is now. Let's just see where J.P. is now. As we could see, J.P. Morgan is up 2.76%. In the pre-markets, they were up as much as 4%. And so now we see where they are, right? So let's see where First Republic is. As we can see, First Republic is flat, right? Because it has tanked. It was a steady downtrend, a steady, slow death, okay? But if you've been following me, you know that we saw this coming and we made money at the last week. We made money on earnings. We made it going up. They reported a week ago today, and then we made money coming down, okay, to get back some of the losses we made earlier, okay? First Republic was a mess. All right. Okay, so charts are showing that JP Morgan, let's see here, JP Morgan is at a 52-week high. Look at that. Look at that, good people. Let me show you that. Sorry about that. JP Morgan is at its highs now. And, I believe that we're in the monopoly territory. There's laws against that until they change them. Okay? He who has the gold, which JP Morgan has, makes the rule, right? So, of course, Microsoft Activision deal is dead. It got canceled. Now, here's something that's going to sound funny. Like, why are you reporting on that? But listen to this. The Mario Brothers movie is the first movie to top 1 billion in global box office, right? Receipts. All right. 1 billion in global box office receipts. The Super Mario, I was never into that. Now, why is that important? Because of the AMC, the ape family, right? So let's see what the earnings of AMC is. Now, AMC will be reporting this coming week, I believe. Now, here's one of the things I want to show you in the mooMoo app. Speaking of mooMoo, let's just go right here. Look at that, good people. mooMoo has added another 5 free stock. All right. So you get the 15 plus another 5. Right. So here you can customize your earnings calendar. That's what I like. You see here how you can customize it, get alerts. I get alerts on the mooMoo app of what's coming. So now you don't have to wait an hour and all of that to see what the earnings is. I get the earnings before the earnings call. Okay. So let me show you one of the things that happens. This came this morning through the mooMoo app, which is the second link below. Before the bell, NEO stock extends bounce after April deliveries jump more than 30%, right? So now you guys know that I abandoned NEO 2 years ago because we had a love-hate relationship. And let's see what's happening with NEO. Alrighty, and boom. Now, NEO's down 1% today, but look at that. It's down for the 5 days, it's down for the month. So NEO, which is an ADR, is still down even though they have this bounce. Now, you guys know that NEO is a Chinese company, and China and Hong Kong, they are 12 hours ahead of New York time, all right? So let's see how that reflects here in the States. Though they are up, as you could see, the deliveries were up more than 30%. Let's see what happens when it hits our market. It may or may not be anything. You guys know NEO is not my play at all. I got out of it 2 years ago and never plan on buying it again. That's just me. I'm sorry, NEO people. It was such a love-hate relationship. All right. Oil prices fall on fears of a Fed rate hike expectations, right? And then of course we have the debt ceiling, right? So we know how this debt ceiling thing goes, right? It's just they do it every time. Who's ever in office, which the Dems are in office, then the reps will say, hey, we want this in the bill, we want this in the bill, we want this in the bill, or else, it's no deal, right? When it's reverse, when the reps are in office and the Dems want it, the Dems put all kind of crazy stuff in the bill, right? And so it's the same deal over and over and over and over again, right? And so, yeah, there's a lot of garbage that goes into these bills that don't need to be in the bills from both sides. But if you read the bills this time, there's a lot of foolishness from one party, okay? And I'm not going to call which one it is because I don't want to get into politics. And it's just ridiculous. They hold you and I at bay, and it causes the market to react negatively if the debt ceiling is not passed, if it's not raised, or if the bill is not passed in due season, then you and I pay as usual while they play politics. All right. So the main thing I wanted to talk about was First Republic, which is now known as JP Morgan Chase. And Chase has done a bounce, right? And let's see what's going on. And Chase is at a 52-week high, which is insane. So the big banks get bigger and the small banks are getting eaten up. It was their own fault, of course. But as we can see, JP Morgan is doing its thing. In the last year, it's up almost 18%. Year to date, JP Morgan is up 5%, right? So govern yourselves accordingly, good people. I just wanted to come on and hit you with this news because there's going to be a lot of things. Remember, I was saying another shoe was going to fall. That is the third major bank to go down the tool, to circle around the drain. That's the third major bank for this to happen to. That is crazy. 3 major banks just totally collapse. It's insane. And so we'll see if it's sustained now since JP Morgan. You guys heard over the weekend that they had these bigger banks bidding, and of course JP Morgan, which is the top dog, won the bid. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Good people, where we at? Good timing, 10 minutes. I'm trying to be better with the timing, all right? So make sure if you're new to the page, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. If you have been rolling with me for a while, continue to hit that like button. It's just a small thing to do to keep me alive and to continue to share the page, of course. And remember, get your 20 free stocks. Do that right now, today. And then if you want to learn and earn, come join the family. Stocks with Josh is going to teach you how to chart and teach you when to buy a stock and when to get out. Options with Keenan Grace, where I believe most of the money is being made in the market right now. And then basic fundamentals you got here. Look at that with Stock Curry, and then dividend investing with Mommy Trader. All right, good people. We'll see you later on today. Have a blessed day. This is the start of the week. Remember, be kind, rewind, do it again.